Welcome to the Double D Trailers podcast. Today, we had a listener, a couple folks actually, that have asked in the past, hey, I'm ready to go on my trip or go on my ride. What sort of things should I take with me in case I have an issue along the way? And my team and I, we started looking to see if there was some sort of safety kit that was available online that we could purchase or recommend to our clients. We couldn't find anything. So we decided to go ahead and create a kit ourselves, and we call that SafeRide, the SafeRide Horse Trailer Kit. The items that we put in there, I think you guys will like this. So we put in some ponchos. I mean, obviously, if it's raining outside, you don't want to get soaking wet. So it's the little plastic things like you would use at, a theme park or somewhere. But purpose served fine. I mean, my wife and I were at Disney in Florida just this past weekend, and it poured down rain, and, because she's my wife, she's always prepared, and she had ponchos, so we had to put those on, and didn't get soaked. So I think that'll help out a lot. A couple of wheel chocks. So if you're, beside the road and you have to pull off, or you even have to unhook your trailer perhaps and leave it while you jump in the tow vehicle and go get something. I'm not sure if you're pulling an empty trailer, that might work. So a couple wheel chocks just to make sure that it doesn't roll one way or the other. Jumper cable, it's a good thing. So if the vehicle won't start, it's nice to have jumper cables, or perhaps an auxiliary battery on the trailer that operates an electric or hydraulic jack. If that battery is dead, generally the wiring from the tow vehicle just on the trailer cord, it's so small, it's not going to recharge a dead battery. So you need like a jumper cable that has, really thick size wires to carry enough voltage there to do that. So you could get someone to just pull their vehicle up to your trailer, hook up the jumper cables, and voila, you're off and ready to go with the hydraulic jack. A pair of gloves, always handy. A couple of water bags. So these are just plastic bags. They fold flat. They do have a cap on them, and I think each bag holds 5 gallons or so, 3 to 5 gallons, somewhere in there. So it's definitely nice to have extra water, to bring along with you. Or if, you need to go get some water, at least you've got a bag to do that. A safety vest. I mean, folks these days, we all know they'll run over you. So you want to make sure that you are well seen and visible when you're doing anything near a highway with other cars. A roll of duct tape. So what can you not repair with duct tape? I mean, everything, you just put tape on it, right? And it takes care of it. We did some flashing safety lights. I really like those, particularly at nighttime. You can, they look like, they're like 3 inches in diameter and only an inch tall. So it's a very small, but wow, they put off a tremendous amount of light. And we even include the batteries in there. They come separately, but I hate buying something and then the first thing I have to do is go buy some batteries to put in it. So we actually do send the batteries with it. So you've got 9 of those. You don't have to go out and buy any. But those safety lights are awesome, and especially at nighttime. I mean, they'll help during the day, but at nighttime as well, it will help get oncoming traffic attention. Hopefully that will slow down and avoid some accidents there. We also included 3 safety cones. It's a collapsible style. They're really tall cones, and those work well. Also, I think they would be more beneficial in the day, although they do have the reflective tape on it. So by all means, if you're broke down, drag the cones out, put those things up, put the flashing lights up. I mean, the more the better. A roll of twine. I mean, you always need to tie something, right? So a roll of twine would come in handy. What if it's dark and your lights are out? So we included a rechargeable headlamp. It's actually the same one that a lot of pilots use in aviation. It works great. It's got a few different colors on there and different brightnesses. You can adjust the angle of the light, and it'll also function as like an emergency light. So you can press a button and it flashes really quickly, which I like. A multi-purpose plier. I'm not sure exactly the correct terminology for that, but I mean, it's one of these pliers that has the wrench, anything on it that you can think of, a knife and a screwdriver and all sorts of little whatnots you can just open up and use that plier for. So super handy. A roll of electrical tape in case you need to tape some wires up. A bottle of lubrication. I can't tell you how many emails and calls we get that my windows won't slide, or the key doesn't go into the lock well, or the window latch is tough to open. And yeah, just take this bottle of lube, put a few drops. If it's a sliding window, the window has a piece of rubber trim all the way around the perimeter. The rubber gets sticky in the summertime, so it'll stick to the glass, and that's why it won't open. So just take a few drops of lube and apply it to, right on the rubber trim and work it back and forth, and that'll take care of it. Same thing with your door locks. Just drop a few drops on the key itself. Slide the key in and out of the lock, and that's a really easy way to lubricate those. Door hinges, door handles, anything that moves, lubricate it. So we include a bottle of lube. That's just something that you should be doing anyway for maintenance, but maybe that and some penetrating oil like WD-40. I did not include that just because it's, I guess, flammable and combustible, but the lube oil would do fine. We also included a universal, it's a 17-inch lug wrench. It's in a nice case. It folds up, and you pop it open, unfold the wrench, and there are 4 different size lugs that it'll actually fit. A rechargeable portable tire pump. So if you're at a show, your vehicle tire goes flat, your trailer tire goes flat, this thing is rechargeable, so you can actually, it's just portable, meaning that you don't have to plug it into the tow vehicle and then, oops, the cord's too short and it won't reach the trailer, because it does run off of a battery. So I really like that. It shows the air pressure of the tire right on. It's a digital display. So just a really cool little pump to have. I like it. The bags that we chose, of course, I'm a guy, so I'm not really into the fashion side of it, but some of the ladies on our design team that are much smarter than I am. So we have a really cool bag, and currently available in a couple of different colors. The only thing that we don't include is the trailer jack itself. And I use a product called Trailer Aid, AID. You can Google that. They're available online. And the reason we didn't, one, it's super bulky. It won't even fit in the bag. It's pretty expensive. And a lot of folks already have purchased the jack. So they just, it wouldn't make sense to send, safety kits out with the jack in it. And a lot of folks already have this. So we do offer that separately. I think our pricing is competitive with everyone else out there. So if you don't have a jack, it'd be a great product to purchase. Other than that, those are the items that we have in the safety kit. We've sold several of those. The users really, we've received good feedback. But what do you guys think? Is there something that we missed, or perhaps a recommendation or suggestion that you would like to see included in that SafeRide horse trailer kit? So just hit us up and let me know.